What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are playing some King Under the Mountain. And it's the last day, I believe, of winter. Shortly, we should get some more folks joining up. And I don't remember what in the world I was doing over here. It's been a very long and brutal day, and there you go. Let's get that done. So, what do we need? We need bread making going on up here, so we don't need that. There was something I was trying to build that I couldn't build. What the hell was that? I don't know. Alright, so yeah, now it's day 1 of spring. Anyway, I guess we have everything we need for that. Well, anyway, I think this is probably going to be... I'm going to make this one, because I believe that was the intention. A place to make textiles. So, let's get going on that. And this is a storage room. We can add a pass-through there as well. So, what can we make in... Oh, redding tanks and looms. Okay. So we're going to leave some capacity for this to be expanded. For now, I'm just going to do 2 tanks, 2 looms. Nope, 1 loom. Scratch that. Alright, there we go. And now we can do a couple more pillars over here as well before we go and mine out all the rest of this. So build furniture pillar. Boom, boom. And we totally ignored all the open space we discovered, but it's fine. I also haven't added my floors in here yet. This does appear to be roofed over at least. Yes, indeed. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put the flooring in. We have a ton of wood, and it's really unimportant at this point to me. So why don't we just put in some wood flooring just so that it's nice and finished. We don't want that. We gotta cancel that one. There you go. And again, I'm sure at some point there'll be benefits to people for, you know, having proper floors. I'm sure there'll be more floor options, more furniture options. Right now, for a bedroom, for instance, the only thing you can add is a bed, which I guess is the most important thing. But alright, we need to build floors over here again. Okay, don't touch it. Somehow, for no reason, once in a while, those orders just disappear. Drives me bananas, but there you go. See, I swear to God, I put the order over here too. Whatever. What's the point of putting it in if it... Ooh. Yeah, all the assets in this game, the visuals, I think are spectacular. Like, look at this stuff. It's super nice. And it's consistent. Like, I don't know if it was the same artist, but these things all seem to flow. Actually, that's not true of this table. It's got a different style than the rest of the tables. Let's go. Okay, now that one looks more like this, but this one is definitely off on its own. So maybe there's a few different artists that got going on that. I wonder if I should make a second. Ooh, okay. So, first thing I always do is just let them come in to see how many we got. 3. Oh, that's a lot of people. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy shit, we just got 10 people. Alright, so anybody that had 3rd jobs on, I'm going to clear those out from my original 7. Oh, pissed. Now they're all like mixed up too. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do is just... if they have a 3rd job, remove it. Alright, so now you can see we have a pretty good distribution. 3 or 4. So we need to add... So we do have 3 people that are just unassigned to anything that just showed up. And I'm sure there's a good reason for that. But we're going to make you a weaver. So that does change their name if you change their primary profession. So weaver is important because we only had 1. And then, I don't know, the rest of the stuff seems okay. We have at least 2 of everything. Stonemasons are actually kind of important. There's always going to be work for that person, but alright, there you go. So we need 10 more bedrooms. Well, it's kind of bananas, right? I just meant to check on this stuff, which was never done. So I'm going to kind of slow it down until we get 10 more bedrooms. How many miners do we have? We have only 3 miners in this whole lot of people. That is unfortunate, friend. So, where do we go from there? I need to figure out where to put bedrooms. That's the next play. So, I guess we'll just start mining. We're going to end up mining. Well, this is the open area, so I can have little doorways come off this anywhere I want. But I want hallways coming off this area. I don't want doors just lead to a specific room on this side anyway. And we're going to have to do a bunch of building here as well. This is in a most unhelpful spot. I'm just going to lay out these bedrooms here. I don't really know if there's any benefit for having dirt inside. There's open space over here too, you can see, so I guess we'll mine that, even though we have a shit ton of mining to do right now. So anyways, I usually just floor over it. I don't know if that's the right move or not. There's no fungus in the grow zones that you can do, so I think that's the right play. For now. I'm sure that changes over time, but alright, we also need to build walls. So we're gonna do walls there. Okay, there. You have to be careful as well, so nobody gets pinched in. Alright. I don't overly like that, but that's where it ended up. Oh, why don't we at least swap these 2? There we go. I know that should work, and then we'll just have some walls come down like this. So this will be hallway. Probably we'll just leave this open to run out that way somewhere. And now we have a ton of mushroom seeds. So I think you just need a log, and they'll grow mushrooms on a log. I don't think you need a... I have a lot of people sleeping on the ground. Well, we'll get there. We need more miners. Piss on it. If you're not doing anything, mine. I'm just going to do that to like 5 people, and then the mining will get done in no time. I think I know a new... I never saw them get a -5 for drinking river water before, but all of a sudden they are. Unless the bucket was just empty. Does everybody have that? Maybe that person's just a jerk? I don't know. Now, regardless, here we are. Working on additional bedrooms. You know what? I did something really dumb here. I put that wall in the wrong spot. Like I said, it's been a miserable day. Well, these things were built, so let's hook that up. Power. So the power is simply gears and logs. So there you go. Once they get that built, that'll be hooked up. And then, how's our piping going? Not so... Oh, well, we're starting to get there. That's a long haul, though, isn't it? Jeez. Yeah, those projects always take a bananas long amount of time. And it kind of is what it is. We're also going to have a lot of ore to mine out of the middle of this mess. So I think what we're going to do... Maybe build another... one of these tables in here, because holy shit, we have stones everywhere. How many stonemasons do we have? 3. Well, things will speed up now. At least we have that going for us with new people. We also have to double check our crop zones and make sure it is spring. So that's potatoes. So we need another big potato zone. You don't want to fall behind on that, or you're going to regret it. Potato. There we go. And that's barley, which is full, but I'm gonna let them plant other shit. What is this here? Hemp. Tomato. Do we have any seeds? We have a lot of seeds. Some of these could be mushrooms, so yeah. Where's the wheat? Why aren't we growing wheat? There it is down there. Well, they say, I believe, 5 tiles per dwarf to stay well fed. I think we're doing alright. There's our loom. There's our extra food supplies. Waiting on bedrooms to be mined out, but it's going super miserable slow here. Well, now we're getting somewhere. So we must have ropes. We're just short on buckets. And that's because I need to add a woodworking shop, which is the other thing I was going to build down here. I knew it'd come around to me eventually. There we go, carpentry workshop. And eventually we'll get nice doors put up everywhere. For now, I don't know why I make these rooms so big. Mostly because I can. I'm going to put in a second one of these over here too. You can click on them and hold on, let me build a second one first. Alright, anyways, yeah, and then when you click on a bench like that, you can see what they're crafting. You can even, like, this one's a bit more interesting here. Come on, third click's a charm. So we're making millstones, gears for the power, pipes for the water. What are we doing with these gems? Maintaining 200 gems from uncut gems. Okay, I guess we're just cutting gems out of rocks. And that's it with this. I imagine this would scroll if there were more, but these other things take stone blocks to make. This is the output. So input a boulder, output a block. Even tells you how many of them you have in stock at the moment, which is pretty useful. Nobody has come out here to do this yet. No. Well, they built one of them anyway. I wonder what those take to make. It doesn't really tell you. That's a little bit frustrating too. So if you go back to that power screen, you can't tell, like, what do I need to do to make that? Like, maybe it literally just takes a single gear. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, I'm waiting on bedrooms to get done. And then we're going to start putting in beds since we're starting to get hemp. Where's the cloth? I think that would fall out here in a product zone. Maybe we don't have any yet. One way to tell is just go place a bed and see what happens. The key after the fact is to remember to go around and actually delete the sleeping spots so they're not sharing bedrooms anymore. Alright, there's 4. They can rotate the beds around. 5, 6, 7. Can't put one in there yet. 8. Well, as I was doing that, we've uncovered some more open space in this bedroom. Not a lot, so that's fine. Also, I wasn't going to mine these last 2, but I guess now I am, because they're exposed anyway. So, we also need to stand up some walls, but never ever do that until your mining is complete. Else your people will get trapped and die of dehydration. I promise you. This will be another bedroom zone here. And sleeping spots. So I think I have sleeping spots and beds put in most of these spaces now. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Jeez, another open spot. Oh, score. I was just going for some resources down here. And more open space. We really need to get people working on clearing out all these gosh darn stones everywhere. I can probably make a zone for that over here. It's not going to be a very big zone, but it will hold a bunch of those in the meantime. And zones, bedroom. Might as well go for broke here. We're going to end up with Ugh, it drives me bananas. Now I have to come back and expand the zone later. Sleeping spot right in front of the door. Bed. Rotate. Rotate. No, I'll stick it there. And I think I don't want to put the wall in because I don't want anybody to die. So that's the kind of game this is. Well, we'll have plenty of bedrooms here. Let's just remove a bunch of these at this point because there's bedrooms all over the place. By the end of the day tomorrow, it does tell you who the sleeping spot is assigned to, which is... I didn't think from how much I've played it that they were assigning bedrooms or anything, but perhaps they are. Then the next thing to do it will be go around and put doors on all these rooms as well. They do like sleeping in enclosed bedrooms. This is also high time we got going on a spot to grind up ore. Now that we literally have a ton of it just laying around in bedrooms and such. It's gonna get to be a problem before too long, so okay, I can finally put my door in over here as well. Sorry, my wall. I don't think I've built a single wooden wall yet, so at some point I should probably do that just to see what they look like, right? Sleeping spot, beds. There we go. And I'll have to do a count on how many bedrooms we ended up with before it's over, but I think we can probably just mine this one while we're at it. And since this is closer, I'm sure they'll get this stuff done first anyways. So this will need to be hooked up to power, and I've yet to actually build a windmill. So I think I'll do that. I don't know, right there. Let's see what happens if I do that. These guys hooked up yet? That's a big fat no. So what that's telling you is that nobody's doing certain types of work because it's been a long time and the shit ain't done. No. And mostly probably, I believe, well, just from trial and error and playing the game, I believe that happens because they look for jobs closer first. So you literally have to let all these jobs run out or cancel them before they'll do further away jobs like that. I'm just checking to see how much wood I have because we're building a shit ton of beds. I'm going to have to do a bunch of chopping over here. I could probably do some hunting. Just do not, under any circumstances, hunt the elephants. What's that? There's a nice doe sleeping on the grass. We'll definitely hunt the doe. And you can prioritize fishing, and we're going to put these deer on hunt. Well, that is not a deer. That's something else. Fox might attack. I don't know. Anyway. Those aren't going to get hunted because they're on the other side of the water anyways, but there's some real nice trees over there, so. This is also telling me here that we ran out of supplies. We need to build a forge because we don't have any more saws. So, where do we build a forge? I should do that. It seems to be like a builder type area. Kind of like the idea of doing it over here though. So we pretty much need everything all at once every time. That's where this leads you. If you typically you can't go over 3 tiles without your roof caving in, but if you look at your roof screen here, it'll be green in areas where it'll never collapse because, I believe anyway, because you found a natural cave. So I think those areas are safe from the roof falling down. And true to form, despite the fact that I said we weren't going to put in any more jobs, we were just going to get a bunch of shit done. What did I do? I went and put in a bunch of jobs. So I think I'm going to let it cruise a little bit here. Let's see, we ended up on day 1 of summer. So this we want to come out here, maybe wrap around there and pop on over there. Then we need a room to do foraging in. That should be sufficient. So we're capable of getting this guy going. That's gonna crush ore, assuming we have what we need to build that at this point. And we need to let them mine this area out before we can do anything with it yet. So, going over here to check these. No, you can tell it's not running, and this isn't running either. I've never had this problem before. But I'm sure it's just because either they're not making the gears or they're not coming out and doing the work. One thing I was going to do over here was have a raw resources stockpile zone. Come on, you get out of the way. Make it priority. And then we only want rough stone boulders here. So other people should haul that shit down. And then over here, this zone can actually be shrunk down quite a bit for now. And then zone, stockpile, raw material. And then in here, we want to go high priority settings, remove everything, and then ore. I believe these are just called ore, yes. Well, that's going to be it for today. We got a bunch of new people. We've made it to summertime. We're not getting frack all else done. It seems like we just want it all to go so quick. I need to keep an eye on my crops. We clearly don't have enough farmers again, because I don't see a lot of action out here. I'd like to see, like, if there's any hemp seeds here. We really did something dumb by not planting them, because we desperately have a lot of potato seeds. Yeah, alright, well, there's not any hemp seeds, so that's a good sign. What are you working on making? There's our bucket. We can probably finally get our well going, but it does us no good because until you get pipes connected all the way out there, and that's going to take a damn long time by the looks of the shit. I'm going to mine through. Oh, we already have one door over there. I'm going to make a second door just to speed up coming in here and getting all these blocks. Anyway, please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I do read them all. I do respond. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me today. Why the frack are you building this out of granite? Is this black shit granite? It is. Okay, good. I'll see you guys next time. And hopefully we get some of this mess cleaned up before we get new people. And again, if you don't want new people, you just have to remember your starting cell and build a wall on it. I'll see you next time.